Hi again, everybody. Mr. Seamhead here. It's been a while. Been busy with some life stuff, making some changes, good things. But anyways, I'm Mr. Seamhead. We talk baseball, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk baseball. Now, today I was watching a little bit on a morbid side to a point, I guess, but guys who were hit in the head who's ruined their career. Now, partly they think Lou Gehrig, with the Lou Gehrig's disease, might have been brought on actually from getting hit in the head numerous times because they weren't wearing batting helmets back then, and the guys still to get hit in the head. But to prove that was what ended his career, that's another conversation there. I don't have much details on that other than what I've heard, a little bit that I've heard. But let's talk Ray Chapman. This is 1920. Ray Chapman played for the Cleveland Indians. He was hit in the head by Carl Mays. The ball bounced off his head so hard that Carl Mays, the pitcher, fielded it and threw the ball over to first. Now, Chapman ended up dying because of this. He died the following day after he had head surgery that night, and was seemed to have been coming around, but unfortunately he did not make it. Now, I saw a song years back called Dead Ball. I thought that was the name of it. I looked for it. I couldn't find it anywhere. This was about the Ray Chapman being beamed. If anybody knows where that is, has a link to it, that'd be awesome if you could copy that and post it on here. But as for Carl Mays, he would like to say that a part of his career was being kept out of the Hall of Fame was because of being hit, because of Ray Chapman being killed. Now, he was never showed any remorse for it, but according to him, he did not need to show remorse because he did not do it on purpose. Having said this, he believes that is what kept him out of the Hall of Fame, as he did have numbers to some similar to pitchers who are in the Hall of Fame. That's would be a whole nother segment here, and I'm not really trying to go overboard on that. But he's also accused of taking part in a scandal to throw the 1921 World Series, which of course the Black Sox scandal was 1919. The accusations were never proven, but the combination of this and him hitting Ray Chapman in the head and essentially killing him, probably he thinks did keep him out of the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure that the numbers were all there. But anyways, let's continue to the next one. Tony Conigliaro, Tony C. More people are a little bit familiar with him. He got hit in the eye and fractured his eye socket. He missed a year and a half after it, I think, then came back and had an amazing season. But then never could duplicate it again. It was out of the game, I believe, by the age of 28 because of blurred vision, head injuries, due to just being beamed. He was beamed by Jack Hamilton. Jack played 8 years for 6 teams, typical journeyman pitcher, started some games, came in relief in a few more. Negative 4.4 WAR for his career with 32 wins, 40 losses. He what have got there? His career, it was 453, so pretty much 450 is the average. So he was right there. 20 saves, 218 games. Better career than I had, of course. But he was not going to be a Hall of Famer. Then he had Adam Greenberg. He was playing for the Cubs. He was brought up during roster expansions. I originally thought that's all they brought him up for. I didn't really realize how big of a prospect this guy was till I dug into the stats. He was 24 years old, and through the minor leagues, he had a career OPS of just over 800. He didn't show a lot of home run power, but I should say, because he was only 24, but a lot of doubles, a lot of triples. Stole quite a bit of bases, 77, I believe it was. He stole. I got it here somewhere. Yeah, 77 stolen bases. Sorry about that, guys. 280 career batting average on 4 minor league seasons. So he could have really been coming up on something. But he was hit in the head by Valerio de los Santos, who pitched for 9 years with 4 teams, 6 of them with the Brewers. So that's where he mostly was. He was also right there at the average pitcher for major leagues. 0.9 WAR, 913 career record, 457 ERA, only 1 save, and that was 235 games. So that was Adam Greenberg's first at-bat of his major league career. It was the first pitch he ever saw. And until there was a petition to get one more at bat for Adam Greenberg, which ended up going all across the country. He ended up getting his one official at bat for Miami Marlins, which coincidentally was the team he was playing against when he got hit in the head on the first pitch. So these guys, they could have really been something. We're looking. I mean, Tony C was probably been a Hall of Famer. I mean, they ended up putting ear flaps on the helmets because of him. But his career 162 game average was 264, 31 homers, 95 RBIs, 86 runs, 327 on base, 803 OPS. And then, Ray Chapman caused Rose requiring to clean balls and make it spitballs after he was hit and died, making spitballs illegals. He was a great bunter. In 9 seasons, he had a 278 career average, 358 on base percentage. It was 735 OPS. Not bad, especially in the day when they weren't hitting a lot of home runs. That was really good back then. Stole 238 bases, scored 671 runs. He's 30 years old at the time he got hit. And who knows, like I said, with Adam Greenberg, what he could have ended up doing. So, sorry about the delay and taking so long to get a new show up. But Mr. Seamhead signing off. Talk to you guys soon.